up? Today, I'm going to be looking at building a partner deck for June. I'm going to keep this pretty short and sweet. I'm going to call someone after this. So why don't we pull up all the usual suspects? So this is just my list of commanders I have built. All right, so this deck is going to be Smeagol, Helpful Guide, and it's going to be Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. I'm going to have this be unlisted. No, we're not going to have it unlisted. No cowardice here. Something has gone horribly wrong with this name. Pride Partners. Yes. Yes, we're building a soul tie deck. We're going to start with Smeagol. Then we're going to put in Elrond. Alright, so you can probably already see what we're doing here. Oh, yeah. We're going to trigger Elrond as many times as possible to have the ring tempt us. Whenever the ring tempts us, we're going to use Smeagol to steal their lands. I have no qualms about the power of this deck. We're playing Amulet of Vigor. Okay? So, whenever he or another creature enters the battlefield under my control, scry 1. So, out of curiosity, where does Elrond see play in Sultai decks? Right? So let's look at At's card. And then sort by... we don't want new commanders. Just scroll through these commanders. Literally does not appear in any Sultai decks. Except Kenrith the Return King. Which is, you know, a Sultai deck. Okay. You know, that is as expected, right? So then let's see where Smeagol comes in. Because I bet Smeagol has some Sultai potential. Just given the uniqueness of his effect. As card. Where you see him play. A lot of Golgari, Zimone, and Dina. You draw your second card each turn. Target opponent loses 2. Sack another creature. Draw a card. Put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Whoa. That's a pretty sick card. What does Shlob do? Nah, that's not it. Of course, we're seeing a lot of theme decks. We see it in Muldrotha. Now that makes sense. Smeagol? How the fuck do you smell Smeagol? Oh, yeah, it's just not on the top of the recommendations. I wish I could just go right to the Sultai deck that contains it. So we're going to take another creative solution. I want to see what people are doing with, like, Smeagol, right? Oh, Call of the Ring. You know what? I'm just going to do this in the good old Scryfall way. We're going to go Ring Tempts You. I'm going to put my commander as Sultai. I am going to get my headphones. I'm going to get my headphones. I know you're listening to music. I'm not listening to music. All right. Ring Tempts You in Sultai. Oh, I got to crank my own volume. Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna pretend we didn't listen to this, and we're gonna listen to it again in like 3 minutes. Because, you know, it's just that good. Royalty free music are the goats. They do. Alright, so let's start with how many of ring temps you could be on creatures. So we're gonna sort by creature too. Okay. Alright. So ETB, the ring tempts you. Okay, so I think this is a Nazgul deck now. This has to be a Nazgul deck now. Oh my god. Wait, this is perfect. Alright. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Gandalf, draw a card. So Gandalf goes in. I hope this deck doesn't build itself too much, but already, this is some good shit already, alright? Well, I think we put in every one of these cards. Okay, when it enters battle, gain control of one target creature with lesser power for as long as you control rangers. Okay, so these ETB effects are, of course, like, basically the best thing that can happen. Also the Nazgul. Anything that enters and triggers Elrond and triggers Elrond and then triggers ring temps you for itself. Therefore, Elrond... I gotta reread this. Okay, I am wrong. But, provided the Nazgul is the second creature to enter, if the Nazgul is the second creature to enter, then we get the double ring tempt, which means we steal 2 lands with Smeagol. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is so awesome. I'm looking at ring rates. We're going to loop it pretty easily, but man, it is a little too expensive. I think we can play this Uruk-hai Berserker. With the ring rates, I'm going to start by putting that in the maybe board. Alright? Oh, this is another Crank the Volume song. Witch King of Angmar. Whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to me, each opponent stacks a creature that dealt combat damage to me. I don't know how much I like this Witch King. Dude, I'm here for it being like on theme, don't get me wrong. But I'd rather have a fun deck than an on-theme thing. Alright, so what I am going to add is Council's Dilemma. Because we're going to be running the Simic part of that draft environment, which was all about scrying and legendaries. That is absolutely not the right card. Why was I searching this word? Okay, that's not it. Witch King is in this maybe board. We have all 8 of these cards. Elrond, Gandalf, Column, Rangers, and Ring Rates, Uruk-hai Berserker, and Witch King. Nice. Alright, so now we're going to look at Ring Tempts You. We're not going to add any other filters for this. Call the Ring is so sick. I just got a copy of it finally. Birthday Escape. Alright. Most importantly, we're going to sort by mana value. I forgot to do that on the last one. That is the first time I've ever forgotten that. So specifically, it looks like I'm not going to be milling myself. But what I could do, a card that works really well with Elrond would be something like Victimize. Something that puts 2 creatures onto the battlefield. How does Colossal Grave Reaver? This card's been on my mind Chronically. Yeah. We're not billing ourselves too much, I don't think. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna start by putting in most of these low mana ones. Alright. Amulet of Vigor. We also need a tiller engine for this. At the beginning of my upkeep, how many of these are Ring Tempts You that have an upkeep trigger? It is only that one. That breaks my tiny little heart. Sword by mana back. I think we run the cantrips. Because the cantrips with Smeagol go fucking crazy. Golem's Bite's gonna be a sideboard for now. For now. I like Sam's Desperate Rescue. Glorious Gale. With partners, I'm always gonna have a commander out. Lore. We're close enough. We're close enough. I like any bounce effects. We're definitely playing every instant, right? Dreadful as the Storm. It's kind of a sick. No one's ever gonna play around that shit. Inherited Envelope. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah. Alright. Ringside. We get a tutor in here. Alright, Golem's Bite. Fuck. Okay, sideboard. Sam's Desperate Rescue. Definitely in the main board. Call of the Ring. Glorious Gale. Okay. Something has me tripping. Did I forget one of these cards? Claim the Precious. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. We like that. We're going to be stealing a lot of lands. There's some merit to... Nah, we don't need like a chromatic lantern. We'll fix our own by choosing who we mill, right? I don't know why. Something is telling me to run... Something's telling me to run... It's gonna come back to me in 1 second. I like Sauron's rants. That's pretty sick. Scroll of Isildur. The Ring Tempts You on the first chapter. Well, okay, hang on. It's a saga. I have to play it. I wish there was more... I wish there were more sagas in this set in general. I think there's just such a fun mechanic. That's actually my favorite part of the new set, are these new creatures, the saga creatures. I think they are so cool. Horses of the Brewing. Return to target creatures, scry one, the Ring Tempts You. Interesting. Something has gone wrong. We're in Demir. I'm like sitting here wondering, but I also didn't draft this set. I might have misspoken earlier. I didn't draft this set. I just knew the archetypes because my room drafted it like 1,000 times. It was her first set. Bombadil's Song, fucking sick. All Glorious, Golem, Shortcut to the Mushroom. Ooh. So this is also going to pay off our fetch lands. Alright, I see the synergy here with Smeagol and Shortcut. Galadriel. This is so perfect because also I already have Galadriel Lothlorien built. So I'm going to convert that deck into this. Mirror Guard. My thing is... I do not think I want... I don't think I want to be sacrificing here. I think I want this to be an insurmountable advantage engine with too many creatures. Too many shit on board. Galadriel Elven Queen is too fun. I mean, we're going to play all of the elves, I think. They're just too cool, you know? Oh, the Ringo style. So sick. And then I think these enraged Hurons are pretty good. Now, I think a really sick way to be flickering thing, we're going to play Thassa Deep Dwelling. We're going to play Conjurer's Closet. And we can't play Teleportation Circle. End step, Exile, Return, MTG. Is there a card that makes a token that instantly sacrifices? Oh my god. I just realized Myriad goes really hard here. Wait, hang on. Yeah, this is the... I was just thinking, there's a card from this set that goes really hard with it. That's really good. Y'shtola. No idea how to pronounce that. I don't care. Exile Return. Why don't I just search Sultai also? Alright, not Sultai. What is it? C colon... Blue. Green. Black. Beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 3. If you do, return a creature card at random from your graveyard to the battlefield. Gains flying, trample, haste, exile at the beginning of your next end step. If you would leave, exile it. Okay, so this is a big non-bow, but I did want to look for a second if there was any sort of upkeep thing I could do. Now, I don't want to make this a pure, like, flicker deck. But I kind of want to put a flicker combo in, because what you can do, you get infinite scry 1 with a flicker combo. And if you set up Elrond and Galadriel, and you have a flicker combo, you put every land from your own deck onto the battlefield. Okay? And if we have a flicker combo, then we start double flickering Elrond. Is that how I want to win the game? On one hand, yes, because I just immediately steal all of my opponent's lands. That is the main idea of the deck. So let's look at some theft decks in Sultai. I want to look at decks that are specifically trying to steal lands. They want to steal lands. Actually, maybe this is that moment that I look up Smeagol in the 99. I saw that in Muldrotha deck. Right? So let's look at him as card. We go to Muldrotha. I don't know why the fuck I'm scrolling instead of just clicking, right? But too bad. What does a Muldrotha theft deck look like? Come on, someone's brewed it. Someone's brewed it. Give me all your theft. Steve isn't bad. This deck will want some mana acceleration. Okay, so we have two 3-mana commanders. So one way we could curve out... Okay, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, hi chat. Myriad is exile, but it is going to trigger the ETB of Elrond, and I could sacrifice them in combat. Does that make sense? But I'm also not sure if I want to be sacrificing. I mean, like, something like Steve goes really well with Smeagol. So why don't we start with the Sakura? I do read chat, but sometimes when the chat is empty, I miss the initial speaking. You know what I mean? New streamer problem. Hostage Taker is kind of sick. Progenitor Mimic. Oh, man. Maybe Agent of Treachery? Oh, Braids is going in. Arisen Nightmare. Steal my opponent's lands, then play them. Let's put Death Cloud and Turgid into the sideboard. Because that is so funny. I don't think milling out is so much of the condition as stealing all of their land. I feel like something like Spark Double and Sakashima. Get some double triggers. Halfling Horror Elf Noble. Kind of a bad... It's pretty bad, how to think about this. Oh, by the way, spelunking. Let's go back to Scryfall and look up lands. Feature untapped. Back. Okay. Chat, did I miss any other ones that I need? Dude, I think I could play Mystic Sanctuary. That's kind of sick. I should have enough islands. What am I going to do? Play against players that don't have blue in their deck? Alright. So lands are going to enter untapped. We're going to steal our lands with the ring. What is the most I can do in terms of insurmountable advantage? Maybe adding Muldrotha into the 99 is not a bad idea. Trigger Golem once per turn, but I could keep playing Golem. Still don't have a sack outlet. Now, am I playing any bad sorceries? Not really. What are these biggest... I mean, like, is this the biggest spell for the Ring Tempts Me? Like, I need, like, a bomb for this. Oh my god, Council's Deliberation. Okay, we're good, we're good. How about some, like, when you scry? Whenever you scry. Whenever you scry. Ooh, I have an Artificer's Assistant. Wow. My keyboard is slightly skewed, so my wrists are getting confused. How are we feeling about Arwen? 6 mana is a lot. I don't think we're going to play any ability cost reducers. What am I getting out of Arwen putting 1/1s on a creature? I see the vision right now. Oh, yeah, gotta sort by mana value. Elrond. I have to read the backside of that card. I moved away from that page too quickly. Hello? Is Google Images broken? Again? Dude, Google Images is broken for me. You deal with top 2 cards, put on into your hand. Oh. I don't want any of this. We go back to Scryfall. Advanced. I don't know what happened to that other pad. That other, note that I had. But we're going to go back to whenever you scry. And we're going to search blue, black, green, commander. Provide mana value. Contraband Kingpin. Pretty cool. Whoa, Lost Isle Calling. Wow, that's really cool. We're not playing any snow. Whenever a creature you control dies, scry 1. Whenever you scry, you could reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, you can put it on the battlefield. Now, if we make that land into a creature, we can then use Phyrexian Vivisector to make a loop. So how are we animating creatures? There's a chance we use Cormus Bell. And furthermore, we play Cormus Bell because we play Urborg. And you know what we fucking play? Oh, you see the vision? You see the vision? The Black Breath. The Black Breath. Cormus Bell. Oh my god. This is savage now. We've gone to a different plane of salt. I'll tell you that much. What the fuck? Who plays Cormus Bell? Oh my god, I keep hitting F12. I feel like Sephiroth isn't terrible. We go Massacre Worm to start. And you know what? We could play Beseech to get it. That all sounds fine to me. Toxrill's really good here. Sort by card filters by color. We want blue, black, green. At most, blue, black, green. I kind of dig the Toxrill. I don't know how salty I'm trying to actually make this now I think about it. We put Cormus Bell away. We put Urborg away. We put the wrong Urborg away too. Urborg team. Tomb of. Yeah, so I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. After this, I'm off to play some CEDH. NYC EDH. NYC EDH. NYC EDH. Riddle form. So I'm gonna have a ton of mana. I think I can like finite like a riddle form or something. And if we go Seedborn, Muse, and Arwen. Which Arwen was this? Arwen MTG? Oh no. I'm I'm about to lose all my friends. Dude, I'm gonna lose all my friends. I just put the Seedborn in. Oh my god, it's Wilderness. There we go. Wilderness Reclamation. And Sphinx. If I don't put this in Kinnan, do I Sphinx to the Second Sun? Yeah. And then, you know what? Let's just be responsible. We're going to add, like, Snuff out. I want, like, a Go for the Throat. I want Tear Asunder. And how about, like, Assassins? Not, yeah. Assassins. Trophy. How to remove... What land are we talking about? Glacial Chasm. I mean, ideally we steal it, but... This could be a sowing Mycospawn angle. What's the Arwen and Simic? I'll just type all the letters at the same time and see what happens. Arwen. Arwen's good. Arwen. There we go. There we go. This is kicking it now. I'm kind of missing a little bit more 2-mana ramp. Let's put a counter spell in. We're gonna put it in like Swan Song. And then what's another just fun? What's like the most fun defensive Sultai cards? Look at that, dude. There's a Reddit post for everything. Propaganda, 13th Doctor. What the hell is this? You cast a spell from anywhere other than hand. Okay, that's the Arwen angle, right? Put a 1/1 counter on all my creatures. Yeah, okay, this has been in the back of my mind. This might be an Ashaya deck. And I'm gonna have enough mana to overload a Cyclonic Rift. By the way, this is bracket 4. I don't really... My play group doesn't really mess with... doesn't think about the brackets too much, which is okay with me. I'm the one that thinks about it the least. I'm not gonna deny that. Alright, I think we need some, like, generic bombs. Inga and Asika's so sick. So, I didn't mean to group by category, sort by mana value. We could probably use Soul Ring, Arcane. Dude, what if we just play Oof instead? Oof? Bane of Progress? No, I have a shitload of enchantments. Could do like Manglehorn. Oh, music has stopped. Music. Where'd we go? There we go. Volume back up. I have to get Inga and Eska anyways. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just going to ignore the first ability of Smeagol. So I'm seeing a lot of sorceries, a couple of instants. Let me go back. I want to make sure type is instant. We're gonna put Golem's Bite back in. I want every instant speedway to do this. So if I ring temp at instant speed, I can disrupt a top deck tutor, which is so funny. God, it's so funny. And dude, someone is gonna play the ring, so we gotta fuck up the person playing the ring. How are we fucking up the person playing the ring? Nowhere to hide. Run. Nowhere to run. Let me refresh this. Alright, we need fetch. We need shocks. Breeding pool. Overgrown tomb. Blue green, blue black. Under city sewers. And then after that, we need blue black. That's watery brave. We're gonna play fetches. We're gonna use blue black. Polluted. Is there the suggest cards function? Card packages. Soul tie. All. Soul tie. Lands. Soul tie. I made a huge mistake. Kind of. No, never mind. It's just adding a lot of ramp to my deck, which is fine. This definitely needs to... Okay, we're gonna go back to the mana dorks. We don't need something like this. I don't know if we need a Shia. Although, oh, here's the thing. Retreat to Coral Helm. Land enters Scry 1, trigger Galadriel, put a land on the battlefield, untap a creature.
All this time, I've been feeling hopeless till you came around.
I don't like ring wraiths. No matter Master Worm. Mainstay Rainforest, blue black, blue green black. Verdant. I'm gonna put in 2 extra fetches, which is how I roll. In casual, I always play 2 color fetches. Feeling windswept. Is there another one? Probably want another green fetch. Let's just call it Wooded Foothills. It'll be fine. We want an island. Forest. Island or swamp. So only Seedborn and Cyclonic are on the Game Changers. I mean, we could make this like bracket 2 at this point. But it's gonna be 3. There's gonna be fucking weird combos in it. I want the Seaborn too badly. Oh my god, what is it? Whenever you scry, surveil, draw? Oh, this is me! Matoya! All right, we are cooking. We're cooking. 77. We can play Prismatic Vista. We want at least 3 of every basics. Keep it chill. We want rejuvenating. And why don't we add in Morphic Pool? And why don't we add in the last one, y'all? Morphic Pool. I don't remember. Morphic Pool, Rejuvenating Springs, green, blue, blue, black, black, green. Black, green, Battle Bond, land. Undergrowth. Yeah, I was not going to come up with Undergrowth Stadium. If I saw the art, I would know exactly what it was, though. 25 lands. Why don't we just kick up some basics? Command Tower. Is there any other sort of land I feel like I should play? This is like probably the worst. Well, Starting Town is almost just, it's like not a casual card. It's weird. Oh, I could play New Sidisi. If I get stuff into, I'm not getting stuff into my own graveyard. Maybe Woodland Cemetery. I would probably play Bounce Land. I want to play Golgari Rot Farm because it has the coolest name. Smeagol's the real commander, Elrond's the boyfriend, adding blue. I'm telling you that much. Temple goes hard. Temple of... Is he Malady or Mystery? Is Mystery blue-green? Sure. We're playing the Tiller Engine and Spelunking already. Maybe Exotic Orchard would be good. My YouTube title didn't go through. No wonder. I'm probably getting fucking... Oh my god, YouTube, not Facebook. How did that happen? Alright, well, it's kind of too late for that, but we've built the deck. I'm going to probably make a YouTube video out of this sometime. We could do one more land. The thing about this deck, it's a landfall deck, but not my lands. Maybe I put like Beast Within and call it a day. Or just add one more land. One more basic forest. Sounds fine. Vigor Soul Ring, Blink on end step. Don't know why this is open. Yeah. So here we go. This is the list as it is. We're gonna go to T:. Can I put in historic? Sure can. Sure can. Deck. Filter historic. GG. Never mind. We can just do T:. T:. Legendary. Okay, so I have 14 legendary creatures. I have 14 plus 5, 19. And what's the last one? Sagas. Oh, T:. Saga. 2. I have 21 cards that trigger Artificer's Assistant. That's nuts. Okay, this looks really fun. The question is, am I going to be a dickwad with Cormus Bell? I think we all know the answer. Maybe. And with that, thank you all for joining. I had a great time building this. Here's the full list. I will update this as we go. I will put this in the description.